So it was just raining outside and there was a rainbow, and then I decided let's program a rainbow. So what is a rainbow? Rainbow is half circle. Let's start a program creating the usual setup section and the draw section, because we will do an animated rainbow. And let's change the default size to make it a bit bigger with the size function. And let's add some blue background. We can choose the color with the color selector. Okay, this one, and I run to try it's working. Sure. Then let's draw one circle. We use the ellipse function. And for now, I will just draw it on the middle of the screen. 150, 150, and if we make it 300, 300, this is the size of the screen. So it's gonna be a big circle. Okay. It doesn't look like a rainbow yet, but it will. We have to get rid of the white color from the inside. We can use the no fill function for that. I think we've seen it on the reference. It's right here. It disables filling geometry. It's like no stroke. No stroke deactivates the border, and no fill deactivates the filling with the color. So now if we run the program, we have this, I think it's black. It looks like black line. Let's move the ellipse, because if we move it down, we will have like half circle. How can we move it down? This is the X value. So we have to change the Y value and make it bigger so it goes slowly down. If we type 200, then it's not complete. We can see that if we move it down 300, is it? Yeah. 300 is the height of the screen. This is the center of the circle, the X and the Y. So now we are centering our circle at the bottom of the screen. And that's the idea. Okay, so we have to add some colors there. We can add some random colors with the stroke command. And random 255. I will add this 3 times, because this is the amount of red, this is the amount of green, and this is the amount of blue. Now our circle is blinking in different colors, but it's very thin. We can also make it randomly change the width with the stroke width function. Wait, I think it's not stroke width, but stroke weight. Wait, you can notice when you type the right command, it's changing the color. It becomes brown. And I will use some random width between 3 and 10, for example. So now we have this really fast changing rainbow, but it's too thin for a rainbow. What can we do about that? The thing is, now this rainbow has always the same size. It's always 300 pixels wide and 300 pixels tall. But it would be better if it was not always the same size, but sometimes a bit smaller, and this would be the maximum size. We don't want to make it bigger because it would be outside of the screen. But the scope, it could be smaller. So let's use a variable for that. And let's call it, well, we declare it with float, and the variable name will be rainbow size. And this will be a random number between what? 200 and 300, for example. Of course, we declared the variable, but we didn't use it. So we have to use it somewhere. Let's use this size for the width and the height of this circle. This starts to look a bit better. Maybe it's a bit big because it's a little bit outside of the screen, so we could lower the maximum size. So instead of 300, we could use, what, 270? Okay, now it fits. We can change some numbers so you see the effect it has. For example, the center. Now, this rainbow is centered on the middle of the screen, horizontally. If we make this smaller, you should already know what's going to happen. We're pushing the circle to the left. If we would type 0, then it would be centered on the left border of the screen. But we want it on the middle. And if we push it even further down, 350, then it starts to disappear on the bottom. But this is not bad. I like it like this. The colors are not very good for a rainbow. Sometimes they're very dark. So we could try to increase the brightness so we don't get such low colors. Now we can get random colors between 0 and 255, but 0 is black and rainbow is never black. So what if we get colors between 100 and 255? Maybe this is better than before. But now it's very pale. So in the next episode we're gonna see a solution for this, because there is a better way to choose color than using red, green and blue. Remember, we are using here the RGB. It means red, green, blue. But there is another way. Let's see it on the next episode.